Hello, I am Mystic Rose and welcome to my channel. I am so excited for today's pick a card reading. It's going to be a collaboration with the beautiful Divine Feminine Energy Tarot. So what a great opportunity. If you are coming from her channel, welcome to my channel. I'm so happy to have you here. If you are one of my returning subscribers, thanks so much for being here. I truly love and appreciate every single one of you so much. So today's pick a card reading is going to be all about how do people view you when you're in public? Why do they stare at you? Okay, so I am going to be diving deep, and also there will be a bonus at the end, so be sure to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, so that I can channel your energy, and you will be included in the subscriber bonus reading all about when you're out in public. What are your most noticeable features? What are your best traits, physical traits? And this includes things about your beauty. What type of beauty are you? So I'm going to go into the different types of beauty, okay? And I'll let you know. I'm going to use charms, and I'm going to use channeling, and I'm going to allow spirit to speak through me as I always do. So it's going to be so much fun. I hope that you will enjoy. There'll be 3 different piles to choose from. There's gemstones and images. You can choose using either gemstones or images or some kind of a combination of the two. That's up to you. You can go to the timestamps and make your selection. Now, if you feel drawn to more than one pile, that's okay. This is a general reading, so that means there may be multiple messages for you within the different piles that you are drawn to. So be sure to keep that in mind. And as always, because these are general readings, take what you like and leave the rest. Okay, let's go ahead and get started with this deep dive into why do people stare at you in public. And don't forget to head on over to Divine Feminine Energy Tarot after you're all done here, and if you haven't done so yet, and be sure to watch her topic. Her topic is going to be all about why do men stare at you in public versus why do women stare at you in public. So that should be very interesting. All right, so without any further hesitation, let's go ahead and get started. Hello and welcome to your gemstone selection. So for pile 1, if you are drawn to this white onyx egg, you will want to choose pile 1, okay? If you are drawn to this rutilated quartz, you'll want to choose pile number 2. And if you are drawn to this Dalmatian jasper, you will choose pile number 3. So go ahead and take a little bit of time and think about which pile or piles you're most drawn to. Sometimes you might be drawn to more than one, and there's a reason for it. There might be multiple messages for you within those piles. Don't forget about the subscriber bonus. It's not too late to be included in that. All you have to do in order for me to read your energy and to channel your energy is to hit that subscribe button. And don't forget to head on over to Divine Feminine Energy's channel and watch the other part of this. The video topic is why do people stare at you in public, men versus women? And I am covering why do people stare at you in public just in general, okay? I hope that you'll enjoy. Let's go ahead and get started. Hello and welcome. So if you chose image 1 or this beautiful white onyx egg, you are in the right place for your pick a card today. I will be using the Astro dice as well as some letter tiles just to put here to the side. And it's going to allow you to be able to confirm that you chose the right pile, okay? So I'm going to do that. I won't be channeling names today, but that's okay. I will be putting the letter tiles out and just having you see if you can find your initials, maybe your first, middle, or last name, just to kind of, you know, confirm that this is your pile. I hope that you are all doing well, and thanks again so much for being here. Now, as far as like looking for your name in here, if you see every letter of your name except for one letter, it still counts, okay? So like, let's say your name is Jonathan, but you see everything except for a T, then it still counts, okay? And sometimes I'll have people say, wow, you know what? I saw my whole name in there. And that's a lot of fun too. But even if you don't, that's okay. I'm going to be rolling the astro dice. And maybe you'll see your sun, moon, or ascendant sign. And that's going to allow you to confirm that you chose the right pile. And then after this, I'll get into the tarot. If you're not enjoying, you know, this time where I'm actually setting out the letter tiles, it's okay if you want to fast forward a little bit to the tarot portion. That would be totally fine. All right. And yeah, don't forget that we do have a subscriber bonus today, so it's not too late to be included in that. All you have to do is hit that subscribe button and you will be included in the subscriber bonus, which is going to be all about what type of beauty do you possess. It's also going to be about your most beautiful physical traits, all of your most beautiful physical qualities. Okay, so I hope that you will enjoy that. All right, so look for your name or initials in here. Okay, I always get rid of the duplicates. And then we'll go ahead and get started with the tarot portion and the astro dice. Okay. Okay, so Spirit, please be here now with me. Help me to deliver clear, concise, and accurate messages to my Pile 1 collective. All about the question at hand. And Spirit, please speak through me. Thank you. So we've got Libra, Gemini, Leo, and Scorpio. So you could have one of those in your big three, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant. Okay? All right. This should be so much fun. I love this kind of topic. You know, like, why do people stare at me in public? I just think it's fun because it can bring a lot of insight. And I don't know about you guys, but I notice people staring at me sometimes in public, and it can be really like unnerving. It's like, okay, why is this happening? You know what I mean? All right. So Spirit, please help me to choose the right cards. When I do tarot readings, I use channeling, and I do read the cards' meanings, but I also go above and beyond because I really allow Spirit to speak through me, and I tap into Spirit, and I'm a channel for Spirit. So, all right, so Spirit, why do people stare at Pile 1? Oh, and I love this deck too because this deck is so cool. I haven't used it on my channel in a while. It's called the Cosmic Coven. I think it's just really, it's pretty, colorful, and I love all the rainbows on it. It's just really pretty. And I also love how, like, in each of the different cards, you can see like the outer space. I love outer space. I don't know about you all, but I love outer space. I've always been very drawn to outer space. On the bottom of the deck, we got the Emperor. So lots of boss energy that you embody. So we've got the Nine of Wands, we've got the Seven of Swords, and the Justice card. And then we have the High Priestess, the King of Cups, and the King of Swords. So what I'm noticing right away is that you do have quite a duplicitous nature about you. And people stare at you because, well, many reasons. Of course, you have a unique look about you. Very unique, I'm hearing from Spirit. You're not standard, okay? You're not the standard average. I'm hearing you're not average. You're definitely above average, but it's such a unique look, okay? Your beauty, it's ethereal. It's almost otherworldly. You know, all these outer space cards are really telling me that, like, you have this ethereal beauty about you. That's what makes you so unique. Look at this. We got the selfie. I love it. All right. So you're very beautiful. You may really enjoy taking selfies and posting selfies, and you should. You should celebrate your beauty because you really are a unique beauty. Very rare. All right. E-boy. You could like to, okay, so maybe some people stare at you in public because you have a septum ring or you like to dye your hair. This could be for some of you that, you know, you like to wear interesting clothes. You know, you have a very interesting aesthetic about you, okay? It is interesting. And especially you get a lot of old people staring at you or older people staring at you because in a way they're kind of stuck in their times. And here you are, you have a very innovative type of look. You could have Aquarius in your chart. You have a very innovative type of look. I think that you have like a kind of look that's like a conglomeration of different looks all put together. Uniquely you and whatever. It's like basically it's what you like, you know. So, and then we've got two cards here. We've got El Juice Cleanse. You have a very nice looking body. You look very healthy, you know. People stare at you because you have a very healthy looking body. I just heard healthy body, healthy mind. There's something very striking about your eyes and almost like very seductive in a way. They have a unique shape. That's what Spirit is telling me, that your eyes have a very unique shape. You could have like almost like almond shaped eyes or very large eyes, doe eyes. I even heard from Spirit, doe eyes. They could look like maybe, okay, for some of you, you got like sleepy looking eyes. They're like sleepy but yet kind of like seductive. Almost like at half mast, but like, you know, like you have like these long eyelashes and you kind of look up at people, and even this, if this is like in a grocery store or whatever, and people are just like, wow, you have gorgeous eyes. So there's something very, very noticeable about your eyes. You do have heartbreaker type of energy though. I mean, some people might stare at you because you do have this almost like this nature about you that is ethereal, but also maybe a little hard to get. And it's kind of fun to see if you'll look at other people. Like, it's hard. Okay, it may be hard for you to imagine this, especially if you don't believe that you are beautiful, but you are. You are so beautiful. I'm getting that for some of you, you maybe have a hard time believing this, but some people are staring at you because you really do have a unique beauty and it really stands out. It's something to have to do with like your aura and the jewelry you're wearing. It's something very magnetic, and the jewelry that you're wearing heightens your beauty. It accentuates it. I mean, maybe you like to wear like arm cuffs or something, or like unique pieces, okay? Maybe even like pieces that are handmade. Okay, like custom jewelry and stuff. Ooh, that's nice. Or you make your own jewelry or something special like that. But there's a real uniqueness, just like, you know, screaming out here. We have she who changes, transformation, change, enchantment. You definitely are some kind of enchantress with your vibes. I mean, look at her. Doesn't she have this otherworld beauty? Look at her. I mean, she's just absolutely gorgeous, and yet she kind of looks in her eyes like she has many secrets that she knows about life and about the other side. And yeah, so you're very deep. People can tell that. They can just look at you and they know. They stare at you because they're strategizing. They're trying to figure you out. Like, what do you know? They know that you know a lot, okay? But sometimes they stare at you because they're trying to figure you out, trying to figure out, okay, what do they know? Also, some people stare at you because they want to approach you, but they may be sitting there thinking like, okay, how do I approach this person? So they stare to see if they can provoke a reaction, hoping that you will notice them, hoping that you will strike up a conversation with them. Okay? A lot of people do kind of feel that intimidation around you because, yeah, like, I guess maybe they don't want to be rejected or something, or they may not feel like they're at your level. But a lot of people hope to just talk to you, you know. People stare also because of the things that you're wearing, like that, you know, if you are wearing unique pieces of jewelry or whatever. But also they're admiring your outfits. So people stare at you because your outfits are cool. But also some of you like could literally be into fashion design or something. But yeah, a uniqueness. There's a uniqueness about you. You're like a rare sighting. You're different than the rest of the crowd. You know, you stand out amongst the crowd. So that's why people stare at you. Also because this is coming through again. You are more attractive than you think. And yeah, people are staring at you too because they are wondering where the heck you came from. You look like you are from another planet to some people. They're just like, okay, where the heck are you from? Also, you could look like an out-of-towner, you know, or like maybe you're from a different country. You could just look, maybe you don't look native to the place where you are, and so you get a lot of heads turning to look at you and stare at you like, where is she or where is he? Where are they from? They want to know. So yeah, you have a lot of people looking at you, staring at you, trying to scrutinize you to see if you've had work done too, because that is coming through. I mean, especially with this card here, you're so beautiful, such a stunningly beautiful person. And it seems like, you know, your features seem regular and proportionate, because those are the two words that Spirit was telling me. I was hearing something about like golden ratio or something about the ratios of your face are very pleasing to the eye. And just scientifically speaking, people love proportion, like proportionality and symmetry. You're very symmetrical, but I do feel like some people are staring at you, especially at your face, to see if you have any little scars or anything like that, because they want to scrutinize you to see if you've had work done, because how can somebody be such an image of perfection? So that's another reason why people are staring at you. But yeah, they are looking at you to study you. A lot of people, they might think you're kind of hard to read. Like I was saying earlier, maybe you're hard to get. You definitely have like that heartbreaker kind of energy. Maybe people think you have a guard up or a wall up. They want to break down your walls. They want to get to you. They want to, like, a lot of people want to be your friend, or like they want to be next in line to talk to you, or just get a chance or an opportunity to talk to you, because you do tend to look like the most interesting person in the room. Okay. So yeah, you just come sweeping in and people are like, whoa, who is that? Who dat? But also I think they're curious. There's a curiosity. They want to know, are you nice? Are you not nice? Okay. I don't know. They may have a lot of preconceived ideas about you just from, you know, when they lay eyes on you, they may have preconceived notions about you. Like, oh, this person's so good looking, I don't know if they're nice. But then if they were to get to know you, of course you're nice. Very nice. Okay. Let's see what else. I'm going to use the Carolyn Mace archetype cards as well. Okay, I just heard litmus test. So Spirit is telling me that people stare at you because you're like a litmus test of beauty. Like a standard, okay? A standard of beauty, and people compare others to you. And also people compare themselves to you. And you want to know what I just heard? Oh my gosh. Some people compare like their spouses to you. I know that sounds funny. They do. They compare like their partner to you. Or they compare you to like other, you know, beautiful people they know. They compare you to like movie stars or famous people. We got Mother here. Mediator. Okay. An Alchemist. You definitely have a very powerful energy about you. And people notice this. So it's your aura too. It's not just your looks. It's your aura. You look very nurturing in a lot of ways, especially when people know you. They're like, dang. Okay. You have feminine vibes. It doesn't matter if you're, I mean, with the Mother here, you have very feminine vibes. It doesn't mean that you are a woman. You could be whatever you associate with, okay? But you've got a lot of like divine feminine energy coursing through your energy field. So like, you know, you're very open, receptive, and also a very giving and nice person. You could be very good with kids, very good with children and pets, animals of all kinds of types of animals. And with the Mediator here, you're a fair person. And that's in your professional life and your personal life. And you could have a lot of Libra in your chart. And I really do think that a lot of people, when they see you, they notice your physicality, and you could have just very, very noticeable hair. I'm seeing like some interesting hairstyles. So some of you could have very interesting hairstyles. Like I'm seeing something where it's like the hair is actually twisted. Okay, please let me know if that's you, because I don't think I've seen that before. It looks like very twisted, almost like part of it is like down and some of it is twisted. So please let me know if that's you. But yeah, people will stare at you because you have very interesting ways of dressing, doing your hair. Maybe you like to wear floral crowns. I'm even seeing crowns. You could like to wear crowns. Okay, because I'm seeing 3 actually women in these cards that are wearing crowns. And you could really have a love for the moon and do things on the lunar cycles and have some witchy vibes, like Stevie Nicks types of vibes too. And people could stare at you because they're like, okay, you look very mysterious. But yeah, a lot of people are staring because they want to be like you. They want to literally like be you. They want to figure you out. They want to study your movements. They want to study or emulate you so that they can copy you, the way you dress, you know, your hairstyles. They're probably like looking at you going, okay, how did they do that hairstyle? I want to know how to do that hairstyle. And so they'll stare at you because they're trying to figure out how you did your hairstyle. Okay. And a lot of people want to come up to you and ask you, like, how did you do your hair? But I feel like they hold themselves back, you know? But yeah, also a lot of people would like to even like mimic your, not only your movements and your style, but also your voice. I'm saying that because I see she's like reaching for her throat chakra. I think you have a very soothing and beautiful voice. And a lot of people would try to emulate this. And when they do try to emulate it, it just isn't them. So it, you know, a lot of people, it's like they can't copy you. Many people try to copy you, but they fail epically. A lot of people may even try to copy your makeup because that is really standing out to me too. That's why they're staring, because they want to know, how did you do your makeup? And can I duplicate it? Can I do that too? Because I want to look like you. I want to look pretty. Okay. In my head, I was hearing the word cameo. So Spirit was giving me the word cameo. And I think that that's like an acting term, like kind of like depicting like a short role in a TV show or a movie or video game or something. So I'm just like, oh wow, Spirit was showing me something. Oh my gosh, I have chills right now. You look like some kind of video game character. Yes, you could either look like um, I'm hearing like Ellie from The Last of Us video game, or Bayonetta. Um, Also, I want to say like something Lockhart. I don't know the first name. It starts with a T, Lockhart, but it's from Final Fantasy. So let me know if you know who that is. Your skin, it's like your skin. You almost look like a video game character. That is crazy. I've never had that come through before. Maybe you like video games. But yeah, people like look at you and they're like, "Oh my gosh, you look so otherworldly. You look." It's almost like they think you're almost like not real, so they study you to be like, "Okay, I've got it." Because you do stand out. You're not just like everybody else. Yeah, you could look like somebody very, very famous or somebody in a video game, movie, or a singer. Oh my gosh, Spirit just told me that many people are also staring at you because they're wondering if you're wearing some kind of shapewear because your waist to hip ratio is outstanding and you're very snatched. Is that the word? Your waist is smaller than your hips and you have a beautiful shape. So many people are like staring at you because they're like, okay, is that person wearing shapewear? Are they wearing a girdle or something like that? Or like a corset or something like that? So you got a lot of people like staring at you because they want to know your beauty secrets. All right, now I want to go into the what else was I going to do? I feel like I was going to do something else. Oh, yes, I was, but I think I'll save that for the bonus. Okay, so in the bonus, what I'm going to be talking about is what makes you really beautiful physically, your physical traits that make you beautiful. So make sure to head on over to the subscriber bonus, and I'm going to be talking about your most beautiful physical traits and what people really notice about those when you're out in public, okay? And it's not too late to be included in that subscriber bonus. Just hit that button, subscriber button, and you will be included. Don't forget to check out Divine Feminine Energies reading as well today. That is going to be all about how do men versus women view you in public. And if you would like a personal reading from me, please check out my description box below. I do offer those for a really reasonable price. And so I think you will agree. So check out my information in my description box below. And if you would like to join my Patreon, oh, we have fun over there. I do 18+ readings. They're all uncensored. So much fun. We're a smaller group and community over there, so the readings are going to be that much more accurate because the smaller you get, the more accurate it becomes. So yeah, and the more specific I can channel your energy. So definitely be sure to check out my Patreon. The link is in the description box below and head on over there and join. I have 2 tiers. One is $3 a month. The other is $6 a month. The $3 one will get you 2 18+ readings a month, okay? And the other will give you 4 to 5. The $6 tier will give you 4 to 5 18+ readings a month, depending on how many weeks are in that month, okay? And yeah, if you would like to donate to my channel, it's never expected, but always very appreciated. And you can find more info on how to do that in my description box as well. Much love to you all, and stay beautiful and blessed. And until next time, bye. Hello and welcome. I'm so glad you're here. If you chose Rutilated Quartz or Image 2, you're definitely in the right place. And today's pick a card is going to be all about why do people stare at you in public? And as a bonus, what are they noticing about your most beautiful physical traits about you? So it's not too late to be included in that subscriber bonus. Just go ahead and click the subscribe button and head on over there after you're done with this pile. Also, feel free to choose however many piles that you are drawn to, as there may be multiple messages in there for you. So today I'm going to be using the Astro dice to confirm that you definitely chose the right pile for you, because I know a lot of my viewers enjoy the confirmations. And I'm also going to just be laying some letter tiles out here. Okay, and I'm going to be saying a little connection prayer to Spirit. It's not a religious prayer, it's just my way of connecting with Spirit. So Spirit, please be here now with me. Help me to deliver clear, concise, and accurate messages to my pile number 2 collective, all about why do people stare at them in public. And Spirit, please, as always, speak through me. Thank you, Spirit. So I am just going to be putting these here, but I'm not going to channel names in today's portion. I'm just going to put these here, and you can look for your initials or your name to make sure that you definitely chose the right pile, okay? Like I said, a lot of people like to confirm. You might see your first, middle, or last name, or all three. Also, if you don't see your name, you could just see your initials. If all the letters are there for your name except for one, it still counts. So like, for example, the name Elizabeth, okay? If everything is there except for a T, then you would still take it, okay? It still counts. So anyways, I hope that you're all doing great. Today's going to be a collaboration with the beautiful Divine Feminine Energy Tarot. And she's going to be covering the topic of why do men versus women stare at you in public. So that should be very, very interesting. Very, very interesting. So do be sure to head on over to her channel, okay? After you've watched the subscriber bonus. Oh my gosh, I said boner. I meant bonus. Okay. Oops, Freudian slip. Just kidding. All right, so I'm also going to be rolling the Astro dice to see maybe, you know, if your initials or your name isn't in here, maybe your big 3 will be here in the dice, or one of your big 3, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant. We've got Virgo. Ooh, I love that. We got double Virgo, triple Virgo. Wow, I think you're probably an earth sign. If not, you may just embody a lot of earth energies. We have Gemini as well. So since we got triple Virgo, let's go ahead and roll these again to see what else we can get, okay? But as of now, we have Virgo and Gemini. Spirit, what else? We've got Aries and another Virgo. Oh my gosh, wow. And Gemini, so double Gemini and double Aries, so wow. And then finally, we got a Cancer sign here. So there you go. Now that you've confirmed that this is indeed your pile, stay tuned. So, and if this is not your pile, that's okay. You can choose a different pile, and maybe one of the other ones will resonate more with you. Okay, so Spirit, help me to choose the correct cards for this pile, my pile number 2. Okay, these 3 just flew right out, so I'm going to keep them, okay? I'm going to keep them. So, Spirit, please let us know, why do people stare at my pile 2 in public? All right, so I am seeing the High Priestess. Ooh. Ooh, wow. I'm hearing love at first sight. Many people see you, they fall in love with you at first sight. Oh, I'm getting a nice little picture of here why people are staring at you. Oh, wow. A lot of people have a lot of sexual attraction for you as well. But I do think that they keep it to themselves because look at this. We got the Four of Coins, which is all about keeping your emotions to yourself. Ooh, your looks cause jealousy. There's somebody especially is very, very jealous of you, okay? You could even be a tarot reader. You could even have like your own YouTube channel and there's other readers that are jealous of you. I just had to say that for if you are any of you are readers out there that are watching this, you have other readers that are very jealous of you that are trying to like emulate your style, copy your shit. So yeah, okay? Because you're very, very good at what you do, okay? You're very connected. Your connection to spirit is genuine. When these people try to copy you, if this is really, I know this is not going to apply to everybody, but for those of you who do read tarot, and you are on some kind of social media platform, when people try to copy you, they can't replicate you. You cannot replicate your energy because you have a unique energetic stamp about you, okay? So you can't be replicated. I think this makes people angry. Why do people stare at you? You could be in the spotlight with the world. You could literally be on the World Wide Web, okay? Or you look like you could be famous, okay, with the world there. And when people look at you, they're like, wow, you actually check off all my boxes because you look so lovely. Gorgeous. All right. I'm going to be using the Lotera deck as well. So Spirit, why else are people staring at my lovely Pile 2 collective here in public? Oh, ha! El ghosting, El vintage. Okay, you could like to wear, ooh, El spiritual, see? I knew it, thank you, Spirit. You guys are my spiritual baddies. You guys are, okay, you are very spiritual. You have a lot of admirers, too. Wow, a lot of admirers. That's why people are staring at you, they admire you. Okay, so you could talk to spirit, you could talk to, you could channel, you could talk to, you could actually be somebody who likes ghosts or communicates with past loved ones, okay? So you're very strong in your essence, and like I said, like you're very divinely connected. Even if you're not a tarot reader, you could just be like a spiritualistic person. You like crystals, you know they have inherent power in them and you utilize the power within. Maybe you do have those kinds of kind of like Stevie Nicks vibes where you may like to wear flowy kimonos and wear crystals, and definitely like your aesthetic shouts like, hey, I'm a very spiritual person here. And it's like you want people to know that about you, so you know your style really emphasizes that. And yeah, you got a lot of people that are like admiring you big time. But I do think that some people, like literally some people, I'm not gonna lie, with this card here, the 6, some people are very, very intimidated by you. In fact, it's like this, okay? People look at you, they're like, okay, Pile 2, you're self-reliant, you know? You got a lot of earth energy. I said that in the beginning. You seem to be very successful, independent. You're also very emotionally fulfilled. You're smiling. A lot of times you're smiling. You seem very happy. Also, a lot of people, you know, when they see you, you look very self-regulated, emotionally regulated. You have a lot of countenance about yourself, and you have this like a subtle confidence, I want to say, about you, and that's definitely noticeable. People pick up on these vibes, okay? But I just heard with the Page of Swords, I was hearing Ice Queen. So some people may think that, you know, you're going to freeze them out, or maybe you have frozen some people out of your life if they were not on your level or if they were toxic. Because I was literally hearing like freeze you out. I think people sometimes get the wrong impression of you. They may think that at first you're unfriendly if they don't know you, because they look at you and you look like you're not that needy to make friendships, you know. You're not like going up to people trying to make like a huge effort to make friends, because you seem like very independent on your own, like you stand alone. And you don't need to have like a whole lot of people around you just to feel good. But I think naturally you do get a lot of people that want to either like be your followers or just be by you because you have a great personality and you do know a lot about spirituality and just about like other people. Like I said too, because I think you're very intuitive, but also like people, yeah, we can't neglect this here right in the center of the reading. Like people look at you and they fall in love with you. You're very, very beautiful, attractive. A lot of people want to like take you on dates. This could be a problem if you're already in a relationship because this could stir up like jealousies or, you know, like maybe your partner has to be very strong with somebody like you because otherwise it would stir up jealousies in your partner because you're very, very like attractive and there's something about you that's very magnetic. Like you pull people in. But yeah, it's like there's a pull, but there's a curiosity about you because people are like, they really want to know like, why do you seem aloof, especially at first when they first meet you or first lay eyes on you. Some people might wonder if you're being cold or something like that, but yeah, you might have like an air of exclusivity about you, meaning that you're very choosy or picky about who you're hanging out with. I mean, especially with this here, the sword always reminds me of like cutting people out of your life. So people might just kind of stare at you because you do seem to be like, you stick out in like a sore thumb. You stick out in a way that people are just wondering like, okay, how is it that you are so, like, you seem so self-assured. You seem like, yeah, you're a shining star. That's the thing. How can you have so much like star quality, be so self-assured, and yet you have some kind of opposition within you? Okay, so this is weird. Okay, tell me if this is true, but this is what Spirit is bringing through. You could be somebody who in your natal chart, you may have two very opposing astrological signs together. Okay, so like let's say your sun is for instance Libra and your moon is Leo. Two very opposing on opposite ends of the, you know, sides on the spectrum of the zodiac wheel, okay? And very opposite, but yet you make it work. And you do have like a dual nature in some ways. Or another thing is you could have like Pisces and Virgo in your chart. Those are opposites. Sagittarius and Gemini, okay? Capricorn and Leo. And Libra and Aries are on the opposite side. Also, Taurus and Scorpio. So even though you may have very opposing astrological signs in your chart, it comes out in your personality, but it confuses people. So people might be looking at you being like, okay, but it works for you. It works for you. And you know yourself. You are very multifaceted. You're a diamond. You know, you're a diamond. I always say that. You're very complex. And even you might be like, you may know this, that you're, okay, like you have two very different sides to your personality. But like, I feel like you know who you are. And it's just interesting when other people like first meet you because they may be like a little confused, you know, like, and they could be staring at you like trying to figure out like, who are you? Like, are you this way or are you that way? Are you this way or are you that way? But you're both. You're like, you're all encompassing because your energy is really cool that way. It's exciting too. You have, I'm hearing like, okay, I'm hearing that song, Lust for Life. So whenever I hear that song by Lana Del Rey, I always think that you have so much passion. It reminds me of fire energy, fire signs. I think you have so much passion. It just exudes through your skin and your aura and everything. Like you literally just ooze passion, zeal, and you're good at what you do. This is why you shine in the spotlight, you know? This is why if you have your own channel, you are very successful, and this is why people applaud you. You just shine. You do. And because you are so multidimensional and you have these different, you know, opposing signs in your natal chart, and because you're very multifaceted, you relate to so many people, and so many people find you very relatable, okay? No matter who it is. And you get a lot of people staring at you from all kinds of walks of life, all ages. Could be babies to older people, and anything in between. Yeah, it's very interesting because you attract a lot of attention from a lot of different people. And even I'm even hearing like you attract a lot of attention from the other side. So like, you know, like entities and stuff. So yeah, maybe you do, maybe you are somebody who has a lot of spirit guides around you. Because I was hearing like you could have up to like 5 or 6 guides, or if you're working with different deities or different things like that. Yeah, I'm hearing that you're like very, very protected. But yeah, as far as like how do people view you, they view you as having that dualistic kind of nature, but overall like you seem pretty sure of yourself, very joyful. You could really like vintage things because you're an old soul. So heads turn when you walk in because maybe you like 90s clothing or clothing from a different era. Like maybe you like, I'm saying like old Hollywood fashion or pinup kind of style, like whatever it is, it doesn't matter what era it's from. It may be vintage. Okay. So, you know, that could be anything. But yeah, I'm seeing a few different like types of females from the past that are kind of like really standing out in my mind that have a lot of divine feminine energy. And even if you're a man, this is just reminding me and letting you know that you could have a lot of this type of energy within you. But I'm definitely seeing somebody very sexy. And this is why people stare at you, because you have that almost like that siren type of sexy, like energy about you, almost like Salma Hayek or like Elizabeth Taylor when she was young, you know, or like one of those other old classic Hollywood actresses like Rita Hayworth. It's like very old Hollywood glam types of vibes. And you know what I think part of this is too is that, you know, it's interesting because Spirit is showing me that like, yeah, I just saw, I don't know why I was hearing salt baths. You could do like, you're taking good care of your skin. You could take salt baths. You take good care of your skin. You pamper yourself. You nurture your skin. You put lotions and stuff. You have nice supple skin. Okay. You take care of your skin. It's youthful. Not only that, Spirit is showing me that because you're joyful and you're usually happy and smiling and stuff, your face actually looks lighter, brighter, younger. I mean, think about it. When people are upset or they're scowling all the time, their faces are all scrunched up, right? It makes them look older, and it makes people age faster when their faces are all crinkled up and they're cranky and in a bad mood. But like because you are generally in either like a pretty joyful mood or like, you know, pretty happy with yourself, pretty confident with who you are, you exude like a deep, deep inner beauty that kind of radiates out. And okay, Spirit is showing me, there's this video on YouTube. You guys have got to watch it. Spirit is giving me this and calling me to share this with you. Have you seen that video that went viral of all of the people that were interviewed? Or it was this young girl. She was at a college and she was doing this social study about telling people they're beautiful and seeing how they react, right? So she was going around and she had this video camera and she'd randomly go up to people and she'd say hello and they'd be like, hi. And a lot of them looked kind of like down in the dumps. And she'd be like, hi. And she's like, I'm doing a little thing here. She's like, is it okay if I tape record you? And they're like, I guess so. And she's like, yeah. She's like, I'm just trying to go around like tape recording everything that I see that I think is beautiful. And they just lit up like a Christmas tree. Like, you should see that video. It's so uplifting. All these people, when they smiled though, they truly were more beautiful and radiant. You got to see that video. Yeah, maybe I can find it and share a link to that somewhere in my description box, because oh my gosh, that way you can just go to my description box and click on it. I'm gonna make a note to do that so I don't forget. Okay, I just made a note to myself to do that. So if you're interested in watching that, you know, you should definitely check that out, because that is how you are. You're coming across very youthful because you feel very beautiful. Maybe you get compliments, but even if you don't get a lot of compliments, you know that you're very beautiful. You feel good about yourself and you're joyful. So your face, you know, you're not crinkling up your face and looking like a sourpuss and stuff like that. Like, so, you know, you're not appearing to age that fast, okay? Spirit, what else? Okay, Spirit is telling me that it's time to draw more cards. I was like, yes, yes. I was getting carried away. I do a lot of channeling when I do tarot cards readings. I just let Spirit do the talking. But yeah, I was hearing like youthful glow. You set the tone. Yeah, you can set the whole tone for a room or, you know, for people, because if you're happy, other people, you know, when they're staring at you and they see that you're happy, it kind of makes them happy. Your happiness is contagious. You have a very happy, contagious smile. You could have a very athletic build, or you have a very beautiful body. Maybe you work out, maybe you do yoga, Pilates, strength training. You're taking care of your fitness though, okay? You have good willpower when it comes to your diet. Some of you could even be dietitians. Okay, we've got Father. You have a talent for creating and supporting life. That's what that card means in the light attribute. Positive guiding light within a tribal unit. So people look to you as a leader, okay? So if you do have your own tarot channel or something like that, or if you're a tarot, reader or something in the spiritual business, you have a lot of people that think of you as a leader, okay? And if you're not, you really should be. You really should, because you deserve to be showcased for your talents and your connection to spirit and your abilities. And you know what? If you put yourself out there and somebody tries to copy you, don't let it get you down. Just remember that nobody can copy you, because you're awesome. I get people sometimes trying to copy my energy and what I'm doing, and I'm just like, psh, no, nope. You can try to do what I do, but you can't be me. Sorry, Haley Bieber. You can't be me, but I do get people trying, but so Spirit is giving me that as an example, because even if you are a tarot reader and you got people trying to copy, your style or whatever you're doing, ignore these people. Let them try to do what they want to do, because they can't be you. Nobody can duplicate your energy. Nobody can be you. You, my pile too, you are very, very strongly protected. I was seeing that in the beginning. And just claim that. You got a lot of people that love you, that look up to you. All right. Ooh, we got God here. Light attributes, benevolence and compassion, recognizing the eternal force within yourself and others. So yeah, many people actually, and then I just split the deck and it said teacher. People see you as very spiritual and a teacher. Like I said, like if you are not in this kind of field where you're doing some kind of spiritual teaching, or you're a reader or something like that, or it could be Reiki energy, whatever it is, there's a real calling for you to open yourself up to being willing to expand your horizons and become involved in the Lightworkers mission. Okay, that's what's coming through. So accepting that call from the universe, because you are very, very gifted, very, very talented. Yeah, your enthusiasm is so contagious. Spirit, is there anything else that you wanted to add to this conversation about my pile number 2 and why people stare? No, I think that's probably pretty good. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. Spirit is saying one more little thing here. Be yourself, be confident, and be graceful. I was hearing like, let them stare, because it might bother you that some people stare at you. Don't worry about what they're wondering about you. Know that if people are staring at you, it's because I'm getting the words modest siren. You're very sexy, but you're modest. You're not trying to be sexy necessarily. You're very classy and you're a treasure. You're sexy, but you reserve for a select few your sexiness. So you will give your sexy energy to some people, be it your partner or whatever, but it's going to be, you're very selective. Keep being you, So that's what Spirit wanted to bring through. I hope that you enjoyed this. Pile number 2. And don't forget to go to the subscriber bonus after you've hit that subscribe button so that you can be included in that. I'm going to be channeling your energy for all my subscribers, returning subscribers, and new subscribers. And so go ahead and check that out. I'm going to be doing a reading all about what are your best physical traits that people are noticing in public about you, your prettiest features, okay? And don't forget to check out the Divine Feminine Energy Tarot channel. She's doing how do men versus women view you in public. And I think that'll be a lot of fun. If you need a personal reading, do be sure to check out my description box below for more information on how you can obtain a reading with me. And if you like 18+ uncensored readings, I do have a Patreon with 2 different tiers. Level 1 is $3 and level 2 is $6. You can check out the different tiers and things like that at the Patreon link that I put in the description box below. And if you would like to donate to my channel, it's never expected but always appreciated, and you can find more information on how to do that in my description box below. Much love to you all, and until next time, stay beautiful and blessed. Bye. Hello and welcome. If you chose image 3 or this Dalmatian Jasper, you are in the right place for your tarot pick a card reading. Today's reading is going to be all about why do people stare at you in public? Okay, and as a bonus to all of my new subscribers as well as returning subscribers, there will be a subscriber bonus at the end of this reading. You can go to the timestamps and click on subscriber bonus. And as long as you have hit that subscribe button, you will be included and I will be reading your energy. And that is going to be all about your most beautiful physical traits and why do you stand out in such a positive way in public? What do people notice about your most beautiful physical traits? So Spirit, please be here now with me. Help me to deliver clear, concise, and accurate messages to my pile 3. All about why do people stare at them in public? I am going to start by laying down some tiles, okay? But I'm not going to channel any names. I would like for you to look for your initials or your name, first, middle, or last, to confirm that this is indeed your pile. And if you don't see your name or your initials, I'm going to be rolling the Astro dice as well to confirm that this is your pile, because I know many of you like that confirmation. And I will be rolling the dice and you'll be able to see at least one of your big 3, so sun, moon, or ascendant. And if you don't get that confirmation from this pile, it's okay to go to a different pile, okay? Because that can happen with general readings sometimes. You can duplicate letters if you need to. And if everything is there except one letter, it still counts. Like, let's say your name is Teresa, but everything is there except for the H. It still counts. Okay. All right. I'm almost finished here. There we go. Okay, so go ahead and look there and see if you can find your first, middle, or last name or your initials, okay? And now let's go ahead and roll the Astro dice so that we can see if your big 3 are here. Spirit, please help me to reveal at least one of the big 3 astrological signs of my pile 3 who's watching this, to let them know this is their right pile. We've got Virgo, Sagittarius, Taurus, and Pisces. All right, And I already shuffled these just a few moments ago. So I'll do the top 3 and then I'll split the deck because Spirit is telling me to split the deck. I can tell though right away, like people see you as an amazing friend. Like everybody wants to be friends with you. Yeah. Oh, look at that. We've got the King of Wands. That's fire sign. You're very sure of yourself. We got the Queen of Wands. Oh my gosh. Oh, wow. Look at that. Many people, okay, they look at you and they're like, dang, you've done that self-work. You've worked on yourself. You also look very, very self-assured. I mean, look, doesn't this person look very self-assured? You could also be very feminine and masculine, a mix of both, okay? Both energies. Because I'm seeing this beautiful woman here with long hair, and she's wearing a blazer and a suit. And she kind of, to me, looks like she could maybe almost even be somebody who is part of the LGBTQ plus community. So maybe non-binary or something like that. So that could be, you know, maybe you are somebody who associates with, as part of the member of the LGBTQ community. If so, welcome. I welcome all types of people here. All individuals are welcome here. That does not necessarily mean that you are, but that's just what Spirit was bringing through to confirm for some of you. Okay. So let's see what else. I'm getting that people are staring at you because you look familiar. Okay, you look like a very familiar face. This could be that because you also have a face that looks like somebody that could, you know, that is famous, like a famous singer. Oh, wow. I was even hearing you could look like Billie Eilish. Okay, or you could look like Winona Judd or Winona Ryder. Interesting. Okay. You have a very, like, familiar vibe about you. A lot of people, like I said, like, they look at you and they're like, they want to be your friend, or you just look very friendly, very approachable. Yeah. Very, very friendly, very approachable, fair-minded. You're very artsy too. You're very artistic. So with that Pisces there, that really, you know, that does not surprise me. Pisces, even if you just embody a lot of Piscean energy, Pisces rock at like dancing, creating, playing musical instruments. So yeah, they have a vivid imagination and they're very creative. Other signs are too, but that's what, you know, Pisces is right there. So you're very mature too. That's coming through. I think that you have maturity. You have those marriage material types of vibes where a lot of people would like to be with you romantically. You are stable. I think it's because you've done a lot of work on yourself. Many people think that you look like you have a lot of options. They stare at you because you have great vibes. You seem very relaxed. You seem like a very relaxed person. You're fun. Oh my gosh, I just realized something. Thank you, Spirit. I said something about dance a moment ago. Look at that. Okay, so the way you move or the way you dance, it's very, very cool. You could literally be a dancer, okay? That's not going to be for everybody. Because remember, these are general messages, so take what you like and leave the rest. But like, you could be a really good dancer. Very creative, though. Ooh, Tinder. Okay, if you are on a dating app, you could get very high ratings for your looks. A lot of people just think that you're very, you know, you look very attractive, very pleasant. You have a nice body. You could have, if you're a man, you could have a very nice chest, wide shoulders, very like manly build to you. Very masculine energy, okay? You could be somebody, like I said, you're very in your divine masculine and you're very in your divine feminine. Very, very equal. Like I'm seeing the justice scales of justice is very equal. Yeah, it's crazy though that you got the King and the Queen of Wands. You're so well-rounded. You give off purity types of vibes, witchy vibes even. To some people may think that because you seem like a very deep thinker. I think a lot of people just kind of look at you and they're like, damn, you come off as very intelligent looking. You could wear glasses. But yeah, like I said, like you look very intelligent looking, creative type, artsy. Maybe they think that you like poetry. We've got salty. That could be that, like, I don't know. I'm gonna have to look into that one more. Maybe sometimes your moods, like if you're around people in certain social situations, maybe you don't feel comfortable. You might come across as looking a little bit distracted, and some people might misunderstand that for you looking a little salty or a little bit like you're in a bad mood, but you're not, because this could be like resting bitch face or something. That's what Spirit is telling me. Because when I asked Spirit, like, what the hell is that card doing there? Spirit was like showing me somebody that could have like resting bitch face. So when you're thinking, because you're such a deep philosophical person, when you're actually just sitting there thinking, some people might misconstrue that, you know, your serious face for a bitch face, resting bitch face. But then it's like, after a while, they're like, oh gosh, you know, they're not that way. But, you know, you kind of can look like that with that. Okay. Oh my God. Some of you could be, okay, you could be in the spotlight with the star. You could have your own YouTube channel or your own, you know, maybe you're popular on Instagram or TikTok or something. Like, we've got the star. You have star quality. Many people are staring at you because, like, damn, you have a lot of star quality within you. Like, you don't even know you're so powerful. You don't even know your own power. That's what Spirit just said. Oh shit. Yeah, you don't even know your own power. Sometimes you don't give yourself enough credit. I was just hearing, like, don't put your light in a box. Show the whole world who you are and don't be afraid. People are staring at you because they're expecting you to do something fabulous. People are just knowing that the things you say are smart. You're going to say something impressive. Oh, wow. We got that in pile 1. You might have come from pile 1. If not, I would say go to pile 1 after this and watch that because there's a message for you there. Wow. And we got the pearl and iris. Oh my God, you won't believe this. We had this in pile 1. Thank you, Spirit. So that just reconfirms for me that y'all need to go to pile 1 after this if you haven't. That is crazy, 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 because look at all these cards. And I shuffled and shuffled and shuffled, and they came out. So yeah, and you have a very beautiful tattoo on your back for some of you. Not everybody, but some of you have it could be a phoenix or some kind of bird, tribal thing, but whatever it is, it's like, damn, it's beautiful. It could be very large. It could take up most of your back. I don't know. Or just your side of your back or shoulder. But whatever it is, if you have a tattoo back there, it's very, very beautiful. Some of you may have a little bit of like, maybe you're like mixed, you know, mixed with different ethnicities. Or like you could have Asian descent or heritage or yeah, something like that. Okay. I mean, we've got K-pop here, and I'm also just picking that up. There could be some kind of affiliation with Asia. So very beautiful, though. Your eyes are very pretty. Your whole face is very beautiful. You seriously look very beautiful and very mysterious. And like I was saying for pile 1, your jewelry is unique, and it really brings out your personality, and you have quite the pizzazz with your personality. It really brings out your artsy flair too. You could make your own jewelry since you are an artistic type. You know a lot about other cultures. You're very educated about other cultures. You're very eloquent in your speech, your vocabulary. You have a big vocabulary. People stare at you because, like I said, they're expecting you to say something smart. You look smart. People are waiting. Some people hang on your every word. Okay. You could really win an argument. Some of you could be wonderful lawyers or advocates. You could be in law school. You would be very good at it. You'd be good at helping people who don't have a voice to give people a voice. I see she's got her hand on her throat chakra. You could literally be somebody who has a voice for those who need someone to advocate for them. You also have a very lovely and soothing voice. We got the engineer. The ability to give creative energy. See? Thank you, Spirit. Creative energy, a practical expression. You're making money on your talents. Pile 3. If you're not yet, you will be. You're very, very artistically inclined, and you could be making money if you're not already with your talents and gifts, okay? Your creativeness. Whether that's you creating a platform or you creating something artsy, it doesn't matter if you're like literally like maybe you have your own art display or something, or it could be something else, okay? It's going to be different for everybody. We've got goddess vibes here, like literally. That doesn't get better than that. Wow. You are very sexy. You show this. You're not afraid to show this. Okay, you can show a little bit of skin and feel comfortable and confident in yourself. Look at her. She's just beautiful. Many people look at you, they think your body is beautiful. You could have like a darker tone to your skin, anywhere from like olive to darker. But yeah, you have a lot of innate wisdom. See, that's another sign. You have a lot of wisdom and sensuality, and you know how to showcase it. You're the kind of person too that a lot of people expect you to succeed in life and to reach your goals. People might even think that you're very intelligent and that you like to either bake foods from different cultures or try different foods from different cultures, or you're traveling. You know, they may look at you and think that you're a world traveler, or maybe you're eclectic. Your style might be eclectic. Like maybe you like to wear kimonos or something from like the Asian culture. Maybe you like to wear like those kinds of Asian collars. I love those. I don't know about you guys, but I love those kind of collars on the shirts, the dress shirts. Maybe I could look it up and show you. Okay, I found a good picture of what I mean. I love this kind of collar. I don't know about you guys, but I simply love that. It's fun to play around with different styles from around the globe, you know? Here's another one, even has a dragon on it. Very pretty. Also, you could like Indian like clothing from India that's kind of inspired by what people from India like to wear. Like maybe something that looks like a sari or something in that style or flair, okay? Here's another example of this is like an Indian inspired collar. I love that too. Okay, they make this for men and women or anybody really, and you know, I love that kind of collar. So so that Spirit, can't talk. Spirit was bringing that through, so maybe you enjoy that kind of neckline. You're open though. That's the thing. People see you and they're like, dang, you know, you're very open. You seem like a very smart, intelligent person that is open. You're not closed-minded. You appreciate all kinds of people from different cultures. Because you're sophisticated, I'm hearing Spirit is saying, well educated. You could like very intricate like board games and stuff that you have to use a lot of mental acuity and use a lot of your brain power to get through, like maybe Catan, okay? Or there's a whole bunch of those, you know, brainy kinds of games, like board games. You could like fan fiction. Spirit is saying you have very interesting hobbies. Yeah. All right. So what else, Spirit? Um, I am seeing somebody here. I was seeing like Victoria Beckham in my mind. I don't know why. I was seeing Victoria Beckham and I was hearing Posh Spice. Yeah, I was definitely hearing Posh Spice. So I think that means that like you could literally look very posh with your style or wear kind of conservative types of clothes. You know, like maybe you own Louis Vuitton handbags or something like that. There's like definitely a couple of different types of people watching this video. I think some of you are that kind of person where you have like you're very highly stylistic, and you like to, there's like artsy vibe, and then there's like I said in the beginning, like you're very dual in your nature. So maybe you like to flip flop between different looks like this. Maybe you like to go for like the houndstooth patterns, the Louis Vuitton handbags, you know, that kind of thing, the posh look. And then maybe you like to switch it up, do a different look, do like Indian inspired clothing, or like you know, Asian inspired clothing or whatever, whatever. It can be whatever from around the world. Like, you're very interesting. Your presence is very noticed by many people. Yeah, you could dress in a very unconventional way. And I think this is why people stare at you because they think you're very individualistic, you're very interesting. Some of you could even have like rainbow hair. That's interesting because that's coming through. Yeah, or like different colors in your hair. But people, yeah, they stare at you because you're interesting and they like to read your body language and try to crack you like an egg and see. I don't know why I said that. Crack you like an egg. I guess like to see what's inside. I don't know. Spirit, that was kind of funny. Like crack you open and see what's inside. Oh, Spirit was showing me those little Kinder eggs, you know, with the chocolate, and there's a toy inside. Yes, so that's how you are. You're such a prize, and you're sweet on the outside, and you're a prize on the inside, and you're just all around sweet. Those Kinder eggs, yes, from Germany. So, and you might, you know, like German culture too. You know, you could speak German or something. But yeah, that's all coming through. Awesome. So please let me know what you thought. And if you want to head over to the bonus, it's not too late to hit that subscribe button. And I will channel your energy for all of my new subscribers and returning subscribers to show my love and appreciation to you all. So go ahead and hit the subscribe button and head on over to the bonus reading. And don't forget to go to Divine Feminine Energies Tarot channel and watch the other part of this video. It's going to be, it goes along with this video. It's how do men versus women view you in public. So it should be really interesting and fun. Let me know what you think of that too. I'm excited to check that out as well. Well, anyways, if you would like a personal reading for me, look in my description box below for more information, okay? And you will find everything you need to know about how to obtain a personal reading with me. And also, if you like 18 plus uncensored readings, definitely check out my Patreon. You can join for $3 a month or $6 a month. I have 2 tiers. And yeah, just go to the link and you can find out all the information you need to about my Patreon. But it's for 18 plus uncensored readings. But I'd love to have you be a part of it. Those readings get sometimes naughty, but lots of fun. And they're very specific because it's for like a less, you know, a smaller group. And yeah, if you would like to donate to my channel, it's never expected, but it's always appreciated. And you can find, you know, more information on how to give me a donation to my channel so that I can buy things like gemstones, candles. I'm always getting stuff like that for the channel. Tarot cards to keep it interesting. All that stuff. So that's never expected, but always appreciated. Be sure to hit that like button or leave me a comment if you enjoyed today's reading. And until next time, much love to you all. Bye. Hello and welcome to all of my subscribers. For those of you who are new, so glad to have you here. And for all of those who are returning subscribers, thanks so much for being here. I hope that you'll enjoy this bonus reading all about the type of beauty that you possess. I'm going to be using some charms. I'm going to be casting these charms, okay? And I'm going to be using my oracle board that I created. I hope that you'll enjoy. I'm going to be digging deep into what makes you beautiful, what makes you truly stand out in a crowd full of people, okay? What are your best physical features? So I will be shaking this up, so you might want to cover your ears or take your headphones out if you have headphones in, okay? So Spirit, help me to choose the correct charms. For my subscriber base, what makes them so beautiful? What are their best physical traits? What is their type of beauty? Okay, and I've got them here in my hand, and I'm just going to close my eyes and let them fall where they may. Okay. So, the type of beauty that you possess, you have emergent. You got 2 in the emergent. Basically, 3 that I would consider in the extravagant, 3 in the intricate, and 1 in combination. So in some ways, you're like all of these. Okay, interesting. So we've got the turtle, a helping hand, a peacock. I love that. You have a lot of beauty. You have a lot of intricacies about your face, and your face is very, you have an intricate beauty. So what do I mean when I say that? It's like, okay, intricate beauty is, it's basically something that you say whenever you're trying to describe something that has a lot of elegance and is very detailed. Okay, so you have an elegance, like a classic elegance about you. Let me see if I can show you an example of what I'm seeing in my mind. Okay, so this is what I'm seeing in my mind, this intricate kind of beauty about you. So you enjoy wearing different kinds of jewelry that really amplifies your beauty. Your eyes are so sparkly. They're just like jewels. You're so bejeweled. It's not just the jewelry, but your eyes are better than any jewelry. They really sparkle more than any diamond. They're so full of life. They're so deep. I mean, look at her eyes. She has the most gorgeous eyes. When people look at you, they are entranced by you. Some people may even think that you're very witchy or that you do spells because they feel very spellbound whenever they're in your presence. I also can't help but notice that her third eye is covered with a jewel. I really do think that your intuition is something that really helps you with your looks because you intuitively know how to highlight your best features. Also, we have here in this intricacy, peacock. I mean, just imagine the beautiful feathers of a peacock and how the male peacocks are the ones that have those beautiful feathers. And aren't they gorgeous? So this tells me there's something very beautiful about the way that you stretch yourself, the way that you walk, you know, the way that you kind of pose, almost like you're a model, very model-esque. Just like how a peacock would, you know, spray out its feathers in such an arrangement, such a beautiful, beautiful arrangement, and say, look at me. You're not afraid to show off your beautiful body, and showing your true colors is something you're great at too. I mean, look at this gorgeous peacock. And, you know, the males do this when they're ready to mate. And you know what? This really, Spirit just told me and reminded me. It kind of like brought my attention to these look like eyes. Don't those look like eyes? Watching you. So yeah, all eyes are on you. You're very confident. And your beauty is something that's very striking and it really stands out. And you're getting more and more beautiful all the time. With these grapes, that tells me that you are aging like a fine wine because grapes are made into wine. And Spirit said you're aging like a fine wine. You just get better and better all the time. Your looks are always evolving. Next, we have extravagant beauty. So you really know how to accessorize. You know what to do, like I said, to highlight your best features. You can really rock a smoky eye. You have that kind of elegance plus extravagance where it's like, it's very attention getting. Even if you're not wearing something fancy, it's still like something about the way that you kind of stand, you know. I'll show you what I mean. Okay, Please take a look at this beautiful woman here. See how she has her posturing? She's got her hand on her hip. She's got some amazing heels on. I love her outfit. I love this whole look. I mean, I don't know if you could actually wear it out of the house, but it is really sexy. But yeah, just the posturing though. Notice her confidence. You have an amazing amount of confidence because you know you're beautiful. Your hair is beautiful. Even if it is like, for me, this looks like she might have a weave in or something like that. It's just still, it's absolutely gorgeous. You could have two-toned hair. It could be like a little bit lighter of a color mixed with darker color. You look amazing when you do pink or purple eyeshadows. It's very eye-catching. Like I said, you know how to enhance your already beautiful features. But yeah, the way you stand, the way you walk, okay, you could stand with your hands on your hips quite a lot, either one or both. And it really says like, hey, I'm confident. I know I look good. I feel good, you know? And that makes you very, very beautiful. I just heard like if you're a woman, you have very nice breasts too. That is something that a lot of people admire about you. And especially if they're all natural, all yours, all natural. I mean, that, you know, some people get enhancements and they still look beautiful. But if you have natural breasts, the shape of them looks very natural and they're very, very beautiful, the shape, no matter what the size. So we got the turtle here, so maybe it has taken you some time to really come into this confidence, okay? And maybe somebody has come into your life and kind of helped you. This could be a friend that has given you some stylistic tips or some, you know what I mean? Or maybe you found somebody that you look up to. This could be somebody who you really, really like the way they dress or their makeup. So maybe you try to do what they do. This could be a famous person that, you know, you like. Okay. And maybe you try to do your hair like that, or they could be an inspiration to you. And for some of you, you are very like, you dress in a very spiritualistic or spiritual type of way. And that's very pretty too. Very unique. And then we've got the emergent. So it's almost like, you know, there's something about your beauty that it has like a newness to it and a real youthfulness about it. So it's got freshness. You have a fresh look about you. Because I think about emergent and that's like, you know, breakthrough or like a new beginning. So it's something like your style, your look, it's very innovative, it's very new, it's fresh, it's not stale, and it's fun. You have a very fun vibe about you. So that's part of your beauty is your vibes and the way that you are dressing this. So this is why people love you. This is why you are a queen, okay? And it says love you on it. Or a king. You're like, you really are almost like somebody who's viewed as like, yeah, very worthy of wearing a crown, almost like getting that respect. I just heard like putting respect on your name. Transformative. We've got the stroller here and the transformative. So your looks are always changing and transforming. You might have had like a weight loss or something like that, or started lifting weights or doing some kind of new routine. Like I said, in one of the piles, I can't remember, but maybe you're doing like Pilates, yoga. You could even be a yoga instructor, but your looks have really changed, especially in the like last 5 years. Maybe you wore glasses before and now you don't. Maybe now you got LASIX or you wear contacts or whatever, or you just, you know, you're rocking a new style of glasses or trying something. If you do wear glasses, or it could just be you're trying different things with your looks, but it's transformative. And a lot of people think this is pretty fascinating. It's always fun to see what you come up with. And then we got the love. here in the combination. So you're really a combination of these things. You have an ethereal, so really you're all of these. You have that extravagant beauty, you got the intricacies, the emergent type. An ethereal is like otherworldly looking, okay? Transformative, like I said, so ever changing. Elemental would be like, okay, elemental would be like you could kind of look like a fairy or a fae type, like very small features, okay, like a small nose, big eyes. Yeah, let me get a picture and I'll show you. Okay, so here's an image that I found. You could have like a pointy chin or a heart-shaped face, big eyes, small nose. All right. It's just very, very, yeah. You have a some mischief in you. It adds to your charm, though. It really does. It adds to your charm. Transgressive means that your beauty does kind of almost cause people to be very tempted by you. Okay. Yeah, it's tempting. You have a lot of people that are tempted to want to come up to you, to be with you. So you're tempting. All right. I hope that you enjoyed that. Now I want to get more specific about your looks. And I'm going to be using some channeled message cards. And if you are enjoying this, please like this video and comment and let me know. That would be awesome. Okay. So let's go ahead and see. I'm going to be using these. These are a whole bunch of like descriptors about you. And there's going to be specific ones here today for you, my subscriber base, who are here today to find out what makes you stand out. So I'm just going to randomly choose, okay, whatever Spirit calls me to choose out of here. So Spirit, help me to choose the correct cards that will reveal what makes them stand out in a crowd, what makes them so very beautiful. Oh my gosh. Are you bleeping kidding me? Out of all of these cards. Wow. Spirit, thank you so much. I have chills. You know how to rock a smoky eye. I swear, I swear. I was just saying that like not 5 minutes ago. If you were to go back and watch that again, that you know how to rock a smoky eye. Holy crap. Out of all of these cards. Oh my gosh. Okay. I love it when Spirit does that. Thank you, Spirit. What else? You are excessively attractive. Oh my gosh, Spirit. Look, you have beautiful breasts. Was I not just saying that? Wow. You look wise beyond your years. I cannot believe this. Oh my gosh. I seriously have chills. So yeah, basically you do those eyes. You have very old soul vibes. Your eyes are very beautiful. Yeah, and like I was saying, very beautiful breasts. Okay, what else, Spirit? You could have thick, lovely thighs. I just heard I can't get enough. Somebody's definitely feeling that way about you. You're flirty, you're fun. That helps you to be that much more attractive. Because you're confident and flirty and fun. You look like a model. You have full, luscious lips. You seduce with your eyes. See? It's the eyes. There's something really, really special about your eyes. You're a turn on. You literally turn people on. See, I said you had a lot of admirers. You have a cute face. You're so smart and sexy. You're lethal. So you're not just good looking. You also are very, very intelligent. Hot and steamy vibes. You're very sexy. You have a beautiful face. Don't ever doubt that. You have a gorgeous face. You must be a witch because you put people under spells. You're magnetic. Oh my God, I just realized. I think I said that at the beginning, but I'm not sure. It might have been in one of the piles, but I know that came out in one of the piles. Let me know. I can't remember, but I feel like that's a confirmation for some of you. That some people look at you and they're like, okay, you must be a witch because you got me under some kind of trance or spell. When I look at you, they feel bewitched by you. I just heard I'm bewitched by your glow. You have sexy shoulders. You're very feminine. Okay, for all my feminines out there. You have a perfectly shaped booty. You accept yourself fully. You could have a very curvy body. You have a hot mouth. Very sexy lips. You're well proportioned. You have a sexy walk. Somebody is picturing you undressed. And you make me lose control when you bend over. So you've got quite a nice booty. Let's see who this is who is losing control when you're bending over. Who is this spirit who's losing control when they bend over? Please give me their sun, moon, or ascendant. We've got a Sagittarius, a Cancer, a Virgo, a Capricorn, and a Virgo. So there you have it. Thank you so much for all of you for being here. I hope you really enjoyed. Please give me a thumbs up and like this video and leave me a comment. And yeah, oh, and be sure to head on over to Divine Feminine Energy Tarot channel and watch her video all about how do men versus women view you in public. It should be a lot of fun. Take care. Bye.